Peace to everybody out there. Um, Hope everybody's having a good day. Just want to holler at y'all right quick, man. Um, Been on my mind, man. A lot of things are happening as we know. A lot of different situations are happening um, in all of our lives. Everybody I talk to is something going on. Um, Not all negative stuff. There's a lot of positive stuff going on as well. People are making changes, doing what they have to do to take care of their family and take care of themselves and the community. But there are some negative things going on as well at a higher level than what I've seen. So I just want to holler at y'all right quick, man. The title that I have here is "Are We Still Slaves?" Um, and it's not what people think. We deal with the whole slavery thing of African American people or black people. We know that history. We know what's due with that, with the reparations and everything. But I wanted to talk about humanity as a whole. Um, are we still slaves on the globe? Um, Things, to me, as I see them, are not as we think they are. Um, our social or economic status, how much money we make, how much money we don't make, um, tends to um, make people think or put wealth or worth on themselves according to how much money they make. Money is needed. We know we need money to survive in this society, in this global society, but it's not end all be all. We use money as a tool. Money should not be controlling us. We know we need the money to survive and do what we need to do, take care of ourselves and our families and our communities. But as the scripture says, the love of money is the root of all evil. Not money, but the root, the love of money is the root of all evil. So we put money in its proper perspective. So it's been a couple of years when I first heard it, and I forgot exactly who it was. I don't know if it was a politician or who it was, but they were saying I think up to $500,000 was middle class, and I know I was kind of tripping on that. 500,000, if I'm not mistaken, is middle class. And this just struck me as odd, but as I think about it, and especially now, the record number um, profits that these companies are making, they're making billions. And truth be told, quiet as kept, a lot of these companies are making trillions of dollars. So a measly $500,000 a year for a family or even for a person is not a lot of money, according to how much money um, different people that run the globe uh, are making. People are making trillions of dollars and billions of dollars just off of their interest of money that they've invested, and that goes into your offshore accounts and all that stuff that's going on, illegally. So people that's really running the globe are really making money, and when that came out, with 500,000 being middle class, that was alarming, and we're really seeing that now. Like I said, I think I saw this about 3 or 4, maybe 5 years ago, where they were doing some type of bill, some type of legislation, and they were slating people that's making $500, like I said, as being middle class, and that's very interesting, and it's alarming. Um, I don't know the statistics on that, so don't quote me, but I would say, I would put it like this, maybe 50-50 of those people that's making that 500,000 have their own businesses, or and the other half is working for somebody. Um, that's combined income, with a husband and a wife making that money, or a person, the husband or a wife, only one person in the household making that 500,000. Um, that's being categorized as middle class, and that's crazy, to be making that amount of money. But that also goes into the value of money now, not only in America but across the board. How much value is on that money, which is paper, and the paper only has the value that we, the people, place on there. So um, we place the value on this piece of paper, this note, this currency. Um, we are the true currency because we are the ones that make um, services, products, to give to other people to sell. So we truly are the currency, um, but we have used this instrument called the note to represent that and to accumulate that, and um, people put their worth on how much of this, um, what they say, fiat currency that they have accomplished or they have accumulated, and that can be very, very detrimental to people that do that. Like I said before, we got to put that in its proper perspective. But on that same line of thought, um, people that's working jobs, a lot of people that I come across, no matter how much money they're making, there's a concern, um, if they miss a check or if their 401k makes a hit, has a big hit to it because of the economics that's going on, the stock market that's going on. They are very concerned, and a lot of these people are making big amounts of money. They've accumulated big amounts of money, and you would think that they would feel more secure. But the truth be told, they're not. They're not secure. Even millionaires are not secure, depending on how they've invested their money. Um, they miss one sale. Um, they take a big hit. This pandemic has showed us, um, if people not going to your store or using your services for months at a time, almost years at a time now, what that can do to businesses, small businesses, medium-sized businesses, and large businesses, even the government. So everybody is in danger of possibly losing everything, um, depending on the circumstances that it is dealt in this world and on this globe. And this pandemic showed us that. So um, these jobs and the businesses that we're starting, they can be decimated within a couple of months, and that happened during the pandemic. A lot of places, mom and pop stores, have closed up because for extended period of time they were not getting any customers, and a lot of those stores are not here anymore. They're not here anymore, and the big businesses, they're going through the same thing. Um, and a lot of the employees have left, starting their own businesses or trying to find jobs to telework. Um, so a lot of businesses are feeling that hurt now with having not enough employees to do whatever that they're doing. So it's very interesting, the dynamic of things that's going on, man. And can you really reach a point in your financial stability to truly be safe and not to worry about your finances the next month or the next check or your next customer? It's very finite. What's up, brother Jude? Peace to you, brother. It's very finite, man. The society that we live in, and not only in America, but the global society, because everything is connected. And that's one thing that we haven't figured out uh, in humanity is that we're all connected. If it happens to one person, it's going to eventually happen to all of us. And if you're not directly affected by it, it may be affecting your children, your extended family. Somehow, we're going to find and feel the effects, positively or negatively, on this globe. And that's one thing we have to understand. So are we still slaves? Are we still slaves no matter how much money we're making? Do we enjoy what we're doing at our jobs or with our business? Are we subject, or are we slaves to these positions that we're holding? Are we satisfied with that? Do you want to do something else? Um, and like I said, that even goes with entrepreneurship. Are you working your business, or is your business working you? It should be a balance there. So um, I think we have to keep that in mind and know that financial stability and independence is very needed, and we should be doing that, working towards financial independence and leaving a legacy for our children and for our family. But we need balance as well, and keep things in its proper order. Yes, sir. Those trade schools are very important. Um, those trade schools are a gold mine. You can become a electrician and make six figures. Um, a lot of times you start off in high school as an electrician or HVAC, dealing with the air condition, and you go through those trade schools for 2 years. Then you go through an apprenticeship, and you can be making some good money coming straight out of high school. Um, I've noticed that a lot of your younger people are going that route with trade schools, and like I said, opening up their own businesses. And how do we make sure we don't fall into that slave mentality? How do we make sure we do that? That's a question. I don't have the answer to that, because it seems like everything that's going on, no, like I said, no matter how much money you make, if certain people, entities put the pressure on you, you still end up almost in a slave-like status, you know, uh, because certain people are controlling things. So it's very interesting, man, the dynamic that's going on, not only with the pandemic, like I said, but also with the jobs, how things are happening with that, how pressure is being put on people to do certain things, and how people are trying to make the best decision for themselves, and to take care of their family and be healthy, and still keep their integrity. These are some tough questions, man, that we all have to look at, and we're being forced to look at ourselves in the mirror to see what we're made of, if we're going to stand on our square and do what we need to do, and make the tough decisions, man, to be healthy. And that same thing with the slavery thing. Are we still slaves? Even it goes into food, man. Um, you know, the commercials and stuff that we see for the different foods that we know that's not healthy for us. Are we slaves to the food that we've eaten in the past? And even in particular for black people, though, the slave diet that we've had that's been passed down to us. Are we slaves to that, or are we going to evolve from that? We're supposed to be evolving every generation. There's supposed to be an evolution um, of the family for each generation. And I know there's always different situations where that may not be possible, but we should be doing that. Um, so, yeah, man, it's just a question that I had. Are we still slaves? You know, um, we have to answer that question and um, try to set ourselves up where we don't find ourselves in compromising positions, where we have to do and say things that we don't want to necessarily do because of money. You know, um, what is bigger than money? My my answer to that is your health. As we can see in the news now, man, no matter how much money people are having, man, people are passing away and they have lots of money. Entertainers, but it's not just entertainers, it's different business people. They're passing away, man, and they have all this money, but the money is not saving them. And, it's very interesting, man. And I just tell everybody to keep their eyes open, man, and question yourself. What am I doing? What is the motivation that I'm doing this? At my job, am I fulfilled there? In my business, am I fulfilled there? Am I being balanced? Am I working all the time and not having time to deprogram or relax and take care of yourself, take care of your health, exercising and stuff like that? Are we being slaves to our occupation? You know, and the most important thing, because you can, like I said, you can have all the money in the world, but if your health, as they say, health is wealth. If your health is not there, you're gonna have a problem, and your health is bad can suck up all the money that you have because of bad health. So we should be spending a lot of time making sure our health, fruits and vegetables, as simple as that, fruits and vegetables, grains, nuts, all of that stuff. It's there. There's really no excuse now. Everything is going vegan. Everything. When you see big businesses um, knowing and switching over and offering vegan items, or basically fruits and vegetable items, or vegan transitional foods, that it's a big impact that has happened, that society has made upon them in order to switch those things up and to have at least a semblance of healthy foods or vegan food. So we got to keep on pushing that too, that health, and pushing a better way of eating. Because if you don't eat correctly and you don't keep up with your body like you're supposed to, you can't do anything else. You can't do anything else if you're not healthy. If you're sick, how you gonna minister? How you gonna run your business? How you gonna go to your job if you're sick? So this whole thing, man, well, forgetting everything else, and like I said, loving money, which is the root of all evil, and throwing away or pushing to the side your health. We're seeing that over and over again, that formula doesn't work. Just like Sunrise said, you got to deal with equations, and there's equations, and that equation of um, I'm gonna die anyway, or you're gonna die of something, and forget about your health and only live for your taste buds because it tastes good, and that's the only thing. No nutritional value. That equation, as you can see in society, is not working. That equation is giving us a zero, and heartache for the people that's left behind, the husbands and wives, the sisters, the brothers, that pass away and leave the family behind. They're hurt. So Um, I'm not gonna hold you too much longer, man. Just wanted to get that out. That was on my mind. Um, Ask yourself that question, man. Am I still a slave in every aspect of your life? Are you a slave to your thoughts, to negative thoughts? Are you a slave to just doing things in the incorrect way where this equation hasn't worked? I've been doing this, this, and that, and it doesn't work, and you still doing the same thing. Are you slave to that thought pattern? So uh, let's continue to evaluate ourselves and carry ourselves to the next level, not only ourselves, but helping other people when we can, when the opportunity presents itself. So hope everybody have a good rest of the day, brother. Um, Brother Drew, peace to you, brother. And yeah, man, just continue to do your thing, man, and do the best you can. And like I said, fruits and vegetables. That's the new frontier. Let's get on board, do what we have to do, and take care of our health, which is wealth. Peace.